been living in this town for close to a year now, and it really dawns on you that this place isn't nearly as bad as everyone back home says it is.
You mean the rednecks who think this whole state is something out of a gangster rap video?
Exactly. I mean, sure, Anaheim isn't exactly Compton, but this is a nice, safe neighborhood where so many tourists and vacationers are hanging around all the time, just having fun. Besides, even if we were to see the occasional miscreant, they're not always exactly the sharpest tools in the box. What are you doing?
Hey, I'm trying to break into this place. What are you, from some ass-backwards part of the country?
Well, Texas, so yeah.
Well, if you don't mind, cowboy, I'm kind of busy here.
You know, you're gonna trip an alarm trying to get in that way. What you should do is, they always leave that passageway up on the roof completely open and unguarded. You could just slide down there and you'd have the entire run of the place.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. You're not so dumb for a cowboy.
Yeah, 911 emergency. There's an idiot on Harbor Boulevard that got himself stuck in a chimney. I think he may have been trying to break into the place, so you definitely want to send the police as well as the fire department. Can't wait to report that story to Radio Dead Air. Straight as our new neighbor been blaring the greatest redneck hits, I think my brain started to atrophy sometime after the first 3. I thought country music was outlawed in this state. You sure you guys can't put up some type of sound shield with Genie's help around this place? I thought we were in some kind of phantom safe zone living in here.
No can do. Our detection systems are all sonic based. We'd be unable to detect any of Stupidious activities.
Couldn't you at least talk to him about the noise?
I did. I explained that I often have to be up all night making videos for the internet, and then I really need my sleep. And all that did was add another person that I had to explain I don't make porn.
I need to go out for a walk or something. I forgot! The feud is back on between the guys in 107 and 118!
What started it back up?
I don't know. Something about one guy slept with the daughter of the other, and he's an Angels fan when her family's always bled Dodger blue. There's a reason I don't follow sports much anymore.
And people think the Star Wars fandom has problems.
Remember when I was all excited about living in California? Those were good times.
You know, we still could live here in peace. We just don't have to live here.
You mean, the rent is up on our site in a couple of days, so... Fine. We'll start looking for a new place to live. You know, it was a good place to live while it lasted, guys. I mean, sure, it wasn't Beverly Hills, but it was a roof over our heads, it was simple, it was in a great neighborhood. This was our very first address ever in Southern California. Maybe we ought to take a moment to look back and reflect on all of the times we had here.
Or we can just get the frack out of here right now! One question, Chief.
What?
Did it not occur to you that maybe we should have secured a new spot of land before leaving the old place?
Ah, come on, like finding another place to stay here in this part of town is gonna be that difficult. So it's basically going to be me, my wrestling-loving friend, my 4 plush living cat dolls, and, oh yes, my girl who lives in a bottle. You've got a single tent space for all of us, right? Don't
Don't worry about being able to make the monthly payments. My cats make plenty of money with their software and websites designed to trick criminals into getting themselves arrested. I just hope there's going to be plenty of quiet time at this place because I do need the peace in order to make my videos that I post on the internet. I don't make porn! Did something happen in the last 8 months that suddenly made me so unrentable? I'm gonna take a wild guess here, but maybe you should have worn a different shirt. Duly noted. Now what are we gonna do about our current situation? Well, there is something we've been thinking of suggesting. At this point, I might be willing to listen to anything. Maybe not. See, have you ever considered the possibility of a place a little more upscale than a trailer park? What, you mean like a KOA luxury campground? Don't they have limitations on how long you can stay at one time? No. See, we're making some decent bank with our online businesses, so we might be able to afford a place a bit more costly. What are you referring to? I have completely sold out. She's just stepping into this place makes me feel like a member of the 1%. I need a shower. Come on, it's not like we're in the Beverly Hills Four Seasons or something. And hey, this place has its own bathroom. No more having to use the public showers at 3 in the morning because of your issues with people seeing you. And need we forget, this place is even closer to your beloved Disneyland. Well, I guess I could put the TV trash setup over there. Jeannie could blink the shelves over here so no one asks why I'm moving furniture in. Wrestling Mark could probably sleep on the sofa bed over there. Maybe we can make this work. Well, I guess it's baby steps. I got dibs on the bed corner! I guess I should consider myself lucky I can sneak pets in here and there won't be any actual cat hair for people to ask me about.
So, what's it like living the lap of luxury now?
Well, we're adjusting. And by we, I of course mean me. It only took us 2 days to get him to stop sleeping on the floor. You know, I did invite you to a housewarming party so you could check the place out yourself.
Yeah, well, between training and work, I just don't think I can budget the time.
And it had nothing to do with the wrestling Mark watching his WWE pay-per-views, is it? Boo all you want, you whiny smarks! Roman Reigns is the future!
That may have been a factor, yes. But hey, I can check it out now. I can come over sometime. But especially now that it doesn't smell like someone's pumping a chemical toilet 100 yards away.
You're a funny man!
And you're a strange little man.
And I guess that's why we're bros. Is the pizza here yet? You know, I think this is the first time you've actually ordered since we came to California. I will give you that much. Here we can order in and not worry about having to mind wipe some poor delivery boy because he found an entire apartment contained inside a tent. Who knows, kid? Eventually we might get you to upgrade back to a real apartment. You watch your tails! Finally! What do you know? An actually friendly delivery guy! Sorry, I just know this one guy who, let's just say he's less than sunshine.
Oh, that guy. Yeah, he's notorious around the industry. Half the guys think he's a menace, the other half are practically disciples of his.
Well, hopefully I won't be too much of a bother for you as a customer. Yeah, the company I keep can be a little weird.
That's nothing compared to some of the wackos that live in this place. You wear the moonshine runner down at 216, right?
What?
Oh, don't worry. His stills have only blown up once. Plus, his room's at the end of the building anyway.
Are there any other funny people I should know about?
No, unless you count the guy who runs the cockfights at midget wrestling in 107. I still don't know how he got away with removing the bed to put in a ring.
It was a good place, and you just up and give up like that?
Living in a trailer park, I'm surrounded by wackos. Living in a hotel, I'm surrounded by wackos. If I'm doomed to be surrounded by neighbors who are absolutely kooky putts, I'm at least gonna do it my way.
So it's back to the status quo. We really are living in a sitcom.
Not necessarily. We can make a few changes to shake things up a bit. Have a look-see. What do you think, guys? It's a lot simpler, but we've also got a single more spacious room at the same time.
Oh, I guess it's something different.
Yeah, but what about having to put up with Mr. Country File?
Oh, don't you worry about that. See, I remembered that maybe I can't completely stop him, but maybe I can fight back.